Good evening, and welcome to Don't Tell Mama. As a courtesy to the performers and wait staff, we ask that you please keep the aisles as clear as possible at all times during the show. At this time, we ask you to please silence all cellular devices, as there is no photography, videography, or texting allowed during the performance. Thank you, and enjoy the show. Fitzgerald.
The tears I'm shedding now, I hear will dry in time. The fears I'm fearing now, I hear will die in time. But while I wait around for tomorrow, watching life drift away, what about, yes, what about today? I know if I just wait, the sun will shine someday. And when it does, the weather will be fine someday. But while the skies I search for tomorrow stay that same shade of gray, what about, yes, what about today? Till Nirvana comes, what about today? Till Messiah comes, what about today? Till the mountains move and oceans part and angels sing and life can start, what about, yes, what about today? I can't help wondering if tomorrow ever comes. And what's my life been lived for if it never comes? I've heard a lot of toasts to tomorrow, but none of them ever say, what about, yes, what about today? Till Nirvana comes, what about today? Till Messiah comes, what about today? Till the mountains move and oceans part and angels sing and life can start, what about today? What about today? What about, yes, what about today? I could like cry right now. Wow, guys. Thank you all so much for being here. Crying will be a theme later in the evening, but not yet, okay? Not yet. So, welcome to New Septembers, which is my first ever solo cabaret show. And I decided to do this about a couple months ago. I was heading into my final semester at Manhattan School of Music, and I was feeling a lot of new feelings, new emotions about the big change that was going to happen in my life. And so I thought, what better way to really feel those emotions and celebrate those emotions than to have a night of singing my favorite songs with all of you all, to really just feel and believe and hope for the future, but also journey into the past a little bit. I find that sometimes you need to look into the past to help guide your future. Heart, don't fail me now. Courage, don't desert me. Don't turn back now that we're here. People always say life is full of choices. No one ever mentions fear, or how the world can seem so vast. On a journey to the past. Somewhere down this road, I know someone's waiting. Years of dreams just can't be wrong. Arms will open wide, I'll be safe and Somebody's daughter, who could have known I'd be alone crossing this bridge? Boats heading in, somebody calling, sun going down, shadows are falling, shivering view, dangerous too, crossing a bridge, halfway between where I've been and where I'm going, in a between wondering why and finally knowing. One step at a time, one hope then another, who knows where this road may go. Back to who I was, on to find my future, things my heart still needs to know. Yes, let this be a sign, let this road be mine, let it lead me to my past and bring me home at last. Everybody says don't, everybody says don't, everybody says don't, it isn't right, don't, it isn't nice. Everybody says don't, everybody says don't, everybody says don't walk on the grass, don't disturb the peace, don't skate on the ice. Well, I say do, I say walk on the grass, it was meant to feel, I say sail, tilt the windmill, and if you fail, you fail. Everybody says don't, everybody says don't, everybody says don't, get out of line. When they say that then, lady, that's a sign. 9 times out of 10, lady, you are doing just fine. Make just a ripple, come on, be brave. This time a ripple, next time a wave. Sometimes you have to start small, climbing the tiniest wall. Maybe you're going to fall, but it's better than not starting at all. Everybody says don't, everybody says can't, everybody says mustn't rock the boat, mustn't touch a thing. Everybody says don't, everybody says wait, everybody says can't bite City Hall, can't upset the cart, can't laugh at the king. Well, I say try, I say laugh at the kings or they'll make you cry, lose your poise, fall if you have to, but lady, make a noise. Everybody says don't, everybody says can't, everybody says wait around for miracles, that's the way the world is made. I insist on miracles, if you do them, miracles, nothing to them. I say don't be afraid. So funny enough, the last time I sang that song was about 4 years ago. I was a senior in high school, and it was my final performance as a fellow at the Bushnell in Connecticut. And at that time, everybody says don't major in musical theater. Well, obviously I did that. And now everybody says don't means don't have a career in the arts. Well, don't try and have a career in the arts. But I say do. Now we're going to continue my little journey to the past. And let's look at what Lauren was like as a child. Now, she liked to read, but not normal books. No, books about like earthworms and dinosaurs. She also liked to run around the Pelcher's backyard with her twin sister. We would climb trees against my mother's wishes. We would do archery against my mother's wishes. We would play manhunt in trees at the publishers against my mother's wishes. And another thing that I really loved as a child was car rides with my dad, because he would play all these songs that weren't really of my time, but became some of my favorite songs. Like this next one that you all may know. And I would sing them in the back of the car, but I didn't know when I was singing this song that I was actually wishing away my childhood that I loved so dearly. And so now when I sing this song, I think of little Laura and what she thought growing up. Wouldn't it be nice if we were older, then we wouldn't have to wait so long? And wouldn't it be nice to live together in a kind of world where we belong? You know it's gonna make it that much better when we can say goodnight and stay together. Oh, wouldn't it be nice if we could wake up in the morning when the day is new, and after having spent the day together, hold each other close the whole night through. Happy times together we've been spending. I wish that every kiss was never ending. Oh, wouldn't it be nice? Maybe if we think and wish and hope and pray, it might come true. Maybe then there wouldn't be a single thing we couldn't do. Oh, we could be married, and then we'd be happy. Oh, wouldn't it be nice? You know it seems the more we talk about it, it only makes it worse to live without it. But let's talk about it. Oh, wouldn't it be nice? Good night, my baby. Sleep tight, my baby. Okay, we just took a little trip to the past, so maybe we go into the future. Or maybe not, maybe just the same day, over and over and over and over again. How many of you know the movie Groundhog Day? So, this next song is the musical version of that movie. And you know, when thinking about moving on to new things and change, a lot of people are scared of change because you're scared of the mistakes you might make in that change. And you might have regrets about the decisions you've made, but this song, there's no regrets in this song, because you could just have the same day over and over again. I could live at Manhattan School of Music forever. Sometimes it's like I'm stumbling forward, hustled forward, jostled from behind by time. And sometimes it's like I'm being dragged and always lagging, trying to keep in time with time. But if I could stop the clock for just one day, if I could freeze a moment for a moment, a rest before the measure's over, hold the beat for just one day, if I could wind it back and start one day to catch my breath, to make mistakes and set them right, to lay the coming of the night. If I had my time again, I would do it all the same, they claim, but that's insane. Surely want to make a couple of changes. Regrets, I'd not even have a few if I could do this thing that you say you can do. I've always dreamt of learning how to dance. It's so exciting, a new beginning every morning, to have the time to strive for more. If I had my time again, I'd take the path less trodden, avoid the crap I trodden, read a lot of books, and I would worry less about my looks, and I would be a lot more zen, and I would punch a lot of men if I had my time again. If I had my time again, I would do it all the same, they claim, but that's ridiculous. Surely you want to make a couple of fixes. All these boxes left unchecked, all the dreams you left neglected, you'd go back and put them right. I've always fancied learning how to climb. Mom, I would study math and search for meaning, and I'd run on hills and learn to paint just to know I can. If I had my time again, I'd open all the doors I'd never looked behind before, and know the things I'd taste, the things I'd try, and the misery I could prevent. And I would make a lot of friends if I had my time again. Maybe I don't need my time again because I've done a lot of the things in the song. I've read a lot of books. I've learned to dance, right, Enrique? Like I've learned how to dance a little bit. No, okay. But one thing I haven't done is punch a lot of men. So maybe I should like get on that. Speaking of men, these next two songs share a title, and they may sound like they're about women talking about men, but to me that's not the case. These are about two women who know what they want in life and won't stop until they find that thing. And that's a really admirable quality, and that's something that I hope for in my life, and so here goes these next two songs. I do, Harry. I like you a lot. You're what I want, Harry, but what I need, you're not. I know about love, Harry. I know what it's worth. I want the moon, Harry. All you've got is the earth. The iron bed, the noisy hall, where every sound comes through the wall, the drafty room, the mended clothes, the window box where nothing grows, another life, I want another life. Put inside a picture frame, some tables and a coffee pot, a uniform, a girl of 23, sitting at a table asking her a question no one thought to ask before. Color him with mystery and color her with danger, and expose them just enough to wish for more. And there was something there between us, something I could never name, something stronger, something stranger, more than quicksand, more than flame, another life. Further down the gallery, a picture of a couple on a honeymoon in Marrakesh somewhere. See him with his camera at his eye, and see her grasping at his hand, afraid he doesn't know she's there. And there is so much I still wonder. Did he need me? Did he know? Love is open, love is easy. That was someone long ago. Another life, I want another life. Someone rich may come along and make a queen of me. Maybe there'll be 3 or 4, but I don't care, as long as there are closets filled with clothes to wear, hopes to burn and dreams to spare. I wanna live so near the sky, so high I'll never hear another train go by. Another life, there's gotta be another life somewhere for So what feels like another life ago was 4 years to this day, May 1st. Commitment Day, it's called? Decision Day, that's what it's called. Thank you guys, thank you. I had committed to Manhattan School of Music, right? But before Manhattan School of Music, I had applied to 30 other schools. That's right, I said 30 other schools, and when you apply to 30 schools, you need a pretty good college essay. And I had one. It was about how conquering my irrational fears can help me conquer my rational fears. My irrational fears such as the dark, butterflies, and my rational fears like the unknown. And there's a lot of unknown coming up for me. However, so I've been looking at that essay a lot, but actually, instead of using the words of the essay, maybe I should have just submitted the words to this next song. I used to be afraid of so much in this world. I tiptoe through each day like some frightened little girl. Then one day I realized I can't just run and hide from life. Now when someone pulls a gun on me, I pull out my knife. Face your fears, stare them down. Don't be scared, stand your ground. 'Cause nothing is as scary as it appears. and say that I do not believe that school is stupid. I'm actually really gonna miss it when I'm gone, and those are just the lyrics to the song. Oh, you gotta do. No, guys, it's not butterflies, unfortunately. Is my fear of New York City. When I was a kid, you guys would know, I was scared shitless of New York City. I would cry in the streets of New York City, but more on that later. So when I told my mom, I think I'm gonna go to school in New York City, she was shocked, to say the least. However, moving day finally came. We're in the car in Connecticut, we're about to hit the road to New York City, and I felt like I was gonna be okay. No, I knew. Push the pedal to the floor, the U-Haul starts to fly, bland New England countryside is swiftly sliding by, in the rear view I can see clouds of what we used to be. But those clouds begin to spread, and the sunrise lies ahead. Yeah, the northern sky is black, but I'm never looking back, 'cause I've got my eyes on the road and the blue horizon. Fog drifts through my mind, distant echoes in my ear of the life I've left behind, miles from everything I know, with a million miles to go. But this mist can't wash away thoughts of you and yesterday. Yeah, my mind will soon be clear, and this fog will disappear, 'cause I'll keep my eyes on the road and the blue horizon. All the roads you led me down, twists and turns you sped me through, all the detours and mistakes, all the times I hit the brakes, brought me winding back to you. Well, I've been here for 19 years, blinked my eyes and they were gone, but I finally changing gears. I'm driving up. As the skyline comes in view, a brand new city welcomes me. In this maze of glass and steel, for the first time I feel free, not a victim of my past. Now I'm moving on at last. True, I'm traveling alone, but at least my life's my own. Now I'll mend my broken heart, and I'll make a brand new start, 'cause I've got my eyes on the road. Yeah, I've got my eyes on the road. Yeah, I've got my eyes on the road and the blue horizon, and the blue horizon, and the blue horizon. So, when moving on from the past, it's hard to know when it's okay to let go of things in your brain. You know, as a sentimental person, it's hard to know when to put certain things behind. And this song is about that. And it's felt very relatable recently, and so I looked at these lyrics for guidance. Last night I played a song for you amid the social world. I sat there to the left of you and to the right, your girl. My hands relayed the rhythms, my lips put on a show. Your presence brought the sudden thought, I've learned to let things go. A letter on the table holds a lifetime's worth of rage. But even as I sign, I know I'll never send this page. 3 years were worn to tolerance, through tears we're forced to grow. With halting pace, I've reached this place. I've learned to let things go. Someday, true though, we're letting go too early. As much or more in letting go too late. But those like me who cannot see the difference have to wait. I can only wait. A sadness ripe with yearnings which tangle unfulfilled will call for pointless leaping until the feet are stilled. The hope of dreams beyond my grasp conceal this calm tableau. I do believe it's for the best. I've learned to let things go, both in my wisdom or defeat. I've learned to let things go. You know, I haven't always been great at letting things go. For example, me, 14 years old, first summer theater experience, and like many other theater girls before me, I fell in what I thought was madly in love with my co-star. And he was my first kiss, what I thought was my first love, and he had a girlfriend the whole time. But finally, it's the night, it's the cast party. And picture this, we're in the pool. It's nighttime. Pool lights are low. My tiny little 14-year-old body looks great in my bikini, right? And there's nobody around for some reason. It was just me and him in the pool. And he looks at me and he goes, I love you. He said, I love you. Oh my God, I've been waiting all summer for him to say. And I looked back at him and I went, and I cried. And then I didn't say anything else to him, I just cried. That was how we said goodbye, I just cried at him. And then my mom put me up into the car, I just cried. And then we got home, and I'm still crying. And my mom's like, Lauren, what is wrong with you? And I'm just crying. As Dorothy Parker once said to her boyfriend, fare thee well. As Columbus announced when he knew he was bound, it was swell, Isabel, swell. As Abelard said to Eloise, don't forget to drop a line to me, please. As Juliet cried in Romeo's ear, Romeo, why not face the fact, my dear? It was just one of those things, just one of those crazy things, one of those bells that now and then rings, just one of those things. It was just one of those nights, just one of those fabulous flights, a trip to the moon on gossamer wings, just one of those things. Now, time is fleeting. And I've been thinking about that a lot recently. One of the things that I have been proud of myself for, I moved into my first New York City apartment about 2 years ago now with awesome roommates. It's a fifth floor walk-up, so all our legs look great. And we've had some really great times there, and that time is almost up. So I've been laying in my bed recently, staring at the ceiling, and wondering if we really realize that we're in the good times while we're having them. I still freeze when I look at these faded photographs from February last. 22nd or 23rd, shared some dumplings, whispered some words. We had 2, maybe $3 saved between us. Sat in blankets on the floor, used to wish for money in rain. A West Side apartment, paper plane. Oh, then you left in May, took the wrong, long way back home. Wish I know that I had all I could want in our tiny apartment above the Chinese restaurant. Street sounds blistered with neon lights, heard the neighbor snoring every other night, eating dumplings from next door. Finish them up, they'd give us some more. Didn't realize we had it all, even when the roof came caving in that fall. Oh, I loved you more than you know, covered in flakes of crystal white snow. Oh, then you left in May, took the wrong, long way back home. Wish I know that I had all I could want in our tiny apartment on 184 Claremont. So we all might need a second after that one. But don't worry, we have quite the change of pace next. Okay, this one's not, if you got my mom's beautifully made programs, this one's not in it because I screwed up. So this next one is Big Time by Frank Wildhorn. If you didn't know this about me, I like vintage things. I have an affinity for vintage things. They're not even listening, they're just crying. This is great! We didn't even make it dead yet, guys. I have a vintage dress collection, I love old movies, and I love that 20s, 30s, old swing jazz, which this next piece will have. But I like the time period it was written in. This song may have some vintage values. So it's about show business. It's an exaggeration of show business, which is the business that I am getting myself into, okay? And one thing about show business is, it might be racy, but it's always fun. You said you've got the goods to make the big time, and then he puffed on his cigar. You'll make a killing, we'll get top billing, I'm gonna make you a star. First we'll improve a bit on Mother Nature, I've got a Dr. Fred, you'll see. Imagination invitation for the brand new me. To get to the big time, you need big time looks, a shady accountant who can cook the books, a couple of well-placed friends, some dynamite 8 by 10s before you can reap those big time dividends. Before you know it, I was moving up there, Dom Perignon and caviar. A late night, yes sir, leads to good pressure and takes a girl pretty far. So now my name's in lights above the title, or it's not on the dotted line. On the back lots now, I call the shots now. When there's a contract sign, I'm up in the big time, so I make them wait. I'm up in the big time, so I'm always late. I tell them all, let's do lunch, then give them that 1-2 punch. I'm part of the big brass, first class, big time lunch. Give it up for Ethan Smith Cohen. I hit the right places, I cover my bases. I do what I have to, smile till it hurts, baby. Wear shorter skirts, baby. Cry in a pinch, baby. But I won't dare give a single square inch, baby. Up here in the big time, I've got big time friends who wanna make sure my big time never ends. My motto is I've got mine. I live on the dotted line. Up here in the 18 entry big time. It's coming up roses and bearing more noses. Worth all the sweat, babe. Worth it, you bet. When you make the climb from the nickel and dime to the simply sublime big time. Showbiz. It's an interesting thing, right? It's not always easy. As someone very wise once said, art isn't easy. That's a song lyric. And I often go to song lyrics in times of trouble, of confusion, and there's no one better in the musical theater world to go to for advice than Stephen Sondheim. So to help me sing this next Sondheim song, to be the George to my Guy, I would like to welcome my roommate. Role reversal where I'm going to be telling him the advice that I actually, Lauren, need myself.
I've nothing to say.
You have many things.
Well, nothing that's not been said.
Said by you, though,
I
George.
do not know where to go.
Nor did I.
I want to make things that count. Things that
I did what I had to do.
What am I to do?
Move on. Stop worrying where you're going. Move on. If you can know where you're going, you've got. Just keep moving on. I chose and my world was shaken. So what? The choice may have been mistaken. The choosing was not. You have to move on. Look at what you've done and at what you want. Not at what you are, what you'll be. Look at all the things you've done for me. Opened up my eyes. Taught me how to see. Notice every tree. Understand the light.
Understand the light.
Concentrate
I
on
want to move on. explore the light. I want to know how to get through to something new, something of my own. Something in the light,
what you want, not where you are, what you be. Look at all the things you gave to me.
that looked
Let me give to you something in return.
and your smile,
I would be so
and the color of your hair, and the way you catch the light, and the care.
Just keep moving on. Anything you do, let it come from you. Then it will be you. Give us more to see. Ethan off the piano ever so gently. I'll be back. So, when I didn't have Steven Sondheim to go to for song lyrics, I had someone called Miss Taylor Swift. You aren't from Burlington, then this is news to you. Every single talent show ever, I sang a new Taylor Swift song. But this is a new one, guys. My Burlington friends, this is new. But I've been thinking about the song a lot recently, and it's what inspired the title to my show, New Septembers. Because there's a line in it, you'll have new Septembers. Well, what does that mean? Well, every single September for most of my life, it's meant the return of school. And for the first time in my life, September will not mean that anymore. I don't really know what September will bring to me. But I do know that it'll be new. And new can be scary. But it's also beautiful. I guess you really did it this time. Left yourself in your warpath. Lost your balance on a tightrope. Lost your mind trying to get it back. Wasn't it easier in your lunchbox days? Always a bigger bed to crawl into. Wasn't it beautiful when you believed in everything and everybody believed in you? It's alright, just wait and see. Our string of lights is still bright to me. Oh, who you are is not where you've been. Still an innocent. You're still an innocent. speak of. But at night you live it all again. You wouldn't be shattered on the floor now. If only you had seen what you know now then. Wasn't it easier in your firefly catching days, when everything out of reach someone bigger brought down to you? Wasn't it beautiful, running wild till you fell asleep, before the monsters caught up to you? It's alright, just wait and see. Our string of lights is still bright to me. Oh, who you are is not where you've been. You're still innocent, it's okay. Life is a tough crowd, 22 and still growing up now. Who you are is not what you did. You're still innocent. You're still innocent. Time turns flames to embers. You'll have new Septembers. Every one of us has messed up too. Oh, minds change like the weather. I hope you remember, today is never too late to be brand new. Oh, it's alright, just wait and see. Your string of lights is still bright to me. Oh, who you are is not what you did. You're still an innocent, it's okay. Life is a tough crowd, 22 and still growing up now. Who you are is not where you've been. You're still an innocent. You're still an innocent. Lost your balance on a tightrope. It's never too late to get it back. Guys, we made it. It's the end of the night. It's the last song. And this has been like the most special night to me ever. Like, I can't cry because I have to sing one more song. But you all just mean the world to me. Thank you all so much for being here. I want to thank Andrew Gerle for directing. I want to thank Fitzgerald Cohen for being. I want to thank all the people that Don't Tell Mama, Allison and Tanya for doing all the work to help me get here. Everybody that's been in my life the past 4 years, because it's really been a really special time. I'm not great at goodbyes. So today actually I had acting class with Boyd Gaines, 4-time Tony Award winner Boyd Gaines. And sometimes he has us, or sometimes Amelia has us, hold hands, and we all look each other in the eyes and realize that we're not going to have each other for that much longer. And everybody's like, "Ah, this is sweet," and every single time I'm crying. But today, some of you got today, okay? It's not just me, okay? Because goodbyes are hard. It's never easy to say goodbye. But goodbyes aren't a bad thing, because having something to say goodbye to means that you had passion, and it means that you loved. And that's all anybody can ask for in this world. It's not easy, it's never been easy to let anyone see the sentimental side of me. Hard as I try, I can't help but show It's my heart you're taking as you go. Don't like goodbyes, tears or sighs. I'm not too good at leaving time. I've got no taste for grieving time. Oh no, not me. You've been my new ones, ever my dear ones. I never thought that I would find another love, a different kind, but it came to be. Now that our future is looking up, forget the past and go fill your loving cup. But remember, leaving is fine, and the world overhead has a clear blue shine. I'd love to stay on, but from this day on, it's traveling time and I must move on. Found something